guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are here in the workshop in Feltre with the guys and we're gonna start working on this beautiful, not very well-known species. Is a Lonicera from Northern Europe, a beautiful material. So let's start giving the first step to this tree to become a beautiful bonsai. This is a beautiful Lonicera collected in Norway from my friend Rune. He was able to find this incredible tree that is probably around 80, 100 years old. Lonicera is also typical here in the forest in northern Italy, but they don't get these massive trunks. They grow like in a sort of a bush look. You can see many branches that were cut when the tree was collected. And the other interesting peculiarity of this species is to be able to create almost live line. You can see already here in this area some beautiful live line going up to the different branches. This tree was collected 2 years ago, pot in a mix of lava rock and pumice, and it grew very well. And now we are in the stage we have to start making some decision, reducing some of these stump and start opening up some foliage. The branches of Lonicera are extremely brutal, so it's important, especially when we start a material from scratch, to wire the branches when they are very thin. We use aluminium, wire them out, and then start pruning and slowly creating the structure. Because if we let branches to thick up too much, they tend to break very easily. Most of the branches are also hollow inside when they are very young. So these don't allow the very big movement because they basically collapse and break. So that's why we have to start from such immature ramification when we first look on the structure of the tree. So we look at the tree around, we identify this side as the one with the most character, and now we have to start cleaning especially all the dead branches and then analyze the living one, which one are the branches that we can keep to build up the future structure. The other thing I want to do in this work, I want to pass this tree and basically slip pot in a ceramic container, more suitable to grow the tree, fix it, because as you can see, this plastic container is almost gone, and I need to have the tree in a more stable condition to keep growing in the proper way. So let's start with a little bit more cleaning of the dead branches, and then let's see how to reduce those stumps.
Baby, won't you hold me tight? I don't need
and we also lift up a little bit the left side according to what I think will be the front of the tree. When we work on trees like this that has this massive trunk, and then we basically split in many different areas like stumps, we have to kind of find the best idea to create the new trunk taper and transition to the apex. I think this is the best way, the best front for that. We also have a very interesting character with live line here. What I want to do now is take a saw and basically cut back these stumps, and especially some that are crisscrossing inside this area. Some of them are dead, so I want to reduce. And you see the character of the tree when the tree lose branches is to kind of reheal around and create these live lines around the stump. So I want to reduce these guys to then be able to start forming the structure using these branches that luckily they come from the inner part of the stumps, so I can reduce and refurbish most of them. Okay, so now we're gonna do some major cutting, and then we can start wiring the branches and opening the structure. The fire is burning bright and the snow is falling down. Honey, won't you leave? In your arms that whole world disappears. 'Cause when I'm feeling down, you're there to love me right. Nothing compares to this, it's such a bliss, my only wishes. So from the front, we have some nice transition with branches. We find out that this is a dead stump coming from this area, so we're gonna clean all this part up. And now from here we have interesting branches that we can use, but we have two stumps they cross over all the way here, and they go inside. One of them is dead, the other one has almost no branches. So I want to simplify this line so we have a better transition up here. And so now Christian is going to cut them off. This is the back section of the tree, and I want to show you just to understand the transition between a very long stem to some inner branches. So we have this line, nice connection with the main trunk, some inner branches that we can develop as a primary structure of the tree. And here we can go in and cut back this big stump and transition to a new branch that come out in the perfect position. And this is the same for the other stumps around. So we want to bring them down, cutting back and transition to more better inner branches. This is very, very important. we did the major cutting back. We still have a lot of foliage, but we create a transition, and now we are digging in to set a little bit nicer transition between the stump and the new branches. Rudy's taking care of cleaning the part of the trunk that was already dead, and we're gonna transform it into a nice gin. The wood of Lonicera, when it get old, is very, very hard, so we can still create gin and sherry, but is a little bit more spongy than obviously conifer wood, so we have to be careful on always try to protect it with lime sulfur and wood hardener along the years, so it's not gonna rot. And then after this final operation, we're gonna start wiring the foliage to open up the primary structure, and then we're gonna transition the tree in a better container to keep growing and keep it nicer for the next growing seasons. Okay, so we just finished taking care of the deadwood stumps, reduce them. We put some cut paste around, keeping the nicer inner branches to start creating the new canopy. And now the next step will be wire everything, and then we're gonna transition to the new pot, fix the tree, and set the branches. And Christian are wiring the entire tree from the lower branches up, always starting with good angles and anchors inside, and 2 by 2 wiring all the lines in order to be able to manipulate the branches in the perfect position. It's very important, especially when we style the first time a deciduous tree like this one that is kind of fragile, to have a nice and good connection between the different pieces of aluminum wire that we are using to wire the tree. And when we're gonna move the branch, use a little bit the aluminum in order to twist the branch and spread the tension, because the little branches are not very flexible. the guys, we just change the pot of the tree to have it in a nice angle, fixed, and then now we can work on the branches. So I will start from the lower branch in the left and then move up along the different lines to set the primary structure. And here we are with the final result. I'm so happy, and I had such a blast with my students, my friends here before Christmas, working together on this amazing tree. The final result, I think, speaks itself. It's just an initial styling, but we can already see the potential of the tree, the beautiful trunk, the transition, lot of interesting detail. Still, a lot has to be done in the future to develop structure, final ramification, thick up the branches. But as I said, I'm super happy about the result, and I'm super happy to have such good friends and good students to work with here in my place in Italy. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing the channel, all your support for another year. Looking forward a beautiful 2024 together. Merry Christmas.